How to Make a Woman Think About You Nonstop, according to Machiavelli. Women don't become obsessed by accident. Obsession is shaped. It is engineered through a man's psychology, behavior, and emotional strategy. Machiavelli understood one timeless truth. Power belongs to the man who controls perception. To make a woman think about you nonstop, you must shape the way she experiences you. Not through force, not through begging, but through controlled presence and psychological precision. Let's begin. 1. Control your visibility, the power of partial presence. A woman becomes endlessly curious about the man she cannot fully read. Not the man who is always available, not the man who offers his attention freely. Machiavelli advised rulers to appear rarely, to increase their value. The same applies to attraction. Be present enough for her to feel you, but absent enough for her to miss you. Never let your presence become routine. Never give her predictable access. Unpredictability forces her mind to fill in the blanks, and the moment she starts filling in the blanks, she begins thinking about you. 2. Give her emotional contrast, not constant comfort. Comfort makes a woman calm. Contrast makes her fascinated. She becomes obsessed with the man who offers a balanced mix of warmth, mystery, certainty, and unpredictability. Do not be cold. Do not be overly available. Be the precise blend of steady yet unreachable. When she receives affection from you, it feels meaningful. When she doesn't, she becomes curious. This emotional contrast creates tension, and tension creates mental replay. She tries to solve the puzzle of your behavior, and you become the center of that puzzle. 3. Put purpose above pleasure. Let her chase your priority. A man who puts a woman at the center of his life destroys his power. A man who puts his mission at the center becomes unforgettable. Machiavelli respected men whose lives were larger than romance or approval. Let her see that your purpose drives you, your ambition leads you, your time has structure and meaning beyond her. This sends one powerful message: you do not need her, but you may choose her. Women cannot stop thinking about the man whose life feels too big, too focused, too powerful to revolve around them. Purpose creates gravity. Gravity creates obsession. 4. Give her an experience she cannot replace. A woman becomes attached when she realizes she cannot find another man like you, not in looks, not in status, but in essence. Speak with intention, move with calm confidence, listen with depth. Look at her in a way that makes her question what you're thinking. Your silence becomes intriguing. Your presence becomes heavy. Your energy becomes unforgettable. Machiavelli believed in creating impact through uniqueness. If you become emotionally unique, she won't be able to replace you even if she tries. 5. Know what to withhold, not just what to give. The art of obsession is not built on what you reveal. It is built on what you hold back. Do not explain every thought. Do not reveal your entire history. Do not make your emotional world easy to access. Mystery is mental fuel. She will chase the meaning behind your silence. She will try to decode your intentions. Leave certain messages unanswered. Leave some stories unfinished. Leave your motives partially hidden. Her curiosity becomes the chain that pulls her back to you again and again. 6. Become her emotional stability. Calm power creates attachment. Women think endlessly about the man who becomes their anchor, not because he is controlling, but because he is emotionally mature. When she becomes overwhelmed, you are calm. When she becomes confused, you are clear. When she becomes dramatic, you remain unshaken. You don't match her chaos, you neutralize it. This creates an unconscious dependency. She begins to associate you with safety, clarity, and emotional grounding. Dependence creates attachment. Attachment creates obsession. 7. Step back when she assumes you won't. This is where psychological strategy becomes powerful. The moment she thinks she fully has your attention, you subtly pull back, not to punish her, not to manipulate her, but to remind her that your world does not revolve around her reactions. Women fall hardest for the man who can walk away with dignity. Distance delivered at the right moment makes her mind spiral with questions. Did I lose his interest? Is he drifting away? Is he seeing someone else? Why did his energy shift? Her mind loops around the unknown, and the unknown becomes you. 8. Leave her with a signature moment she cannot replace. The final key is to leave an emotional mark, a moment that replays in her mind without effort. It could be a look you held a second too long, a sentence that hit her deepest insecurity or desire, a moment when you seemed larger than life, a connection she cannot intellectualize. People forget words, they forget conversations, but they never forget how someone made them feel. If you create a moment she cannot replace, you become a thought she cannot escape. Making a woman think about your nonstop is not manipulation. It is psychological strength, strategic presence, and emotional self-control. Be unpredictable. Be grounded. Be purposeful. Give less than expected, and never let your value become ordinary. This is the Machiavelli way, where attraction is not luck, it is strategy, it is perception, it is power.